Okay, so good morning. So time check, it's okay na akong recorded video. So time check, it's 6:23 a.m. That's the starting time for this recorded video. So last meeting, no, the last recorded video pala, sorry, already discussed the single sideband filter method, particularly the equivalent circuit, no? So, refer na lang to the last recorded video na ako ang na-discuss. Okay, let's continue to our uh, this chapter. So, we have here the crystal filters. Okay, so it is commonly used in single sideband systems. Uh, the crystal filter. So, it means, kani siya, these are the crystal oscillator actually, no? So, crystal oscillators na. And then, the circuit of the crystal filter or the crystal lattice filter is similar to the balance modulator, no? Katong diode, katong yung naka-X, no? So, refer na lang on the last recorded video, no? So, kaning upat ka crystal filters are na siya lay kaugalingong operation. Okay. The X1 and X2 here, okay, on the schematic diagram, the purpose is to cut to operate at the filter lower cutoff frequency. And for the X3 and X4, that the function is to cut to operate at the upper cutoff frequency. Okay, so muna ang iyahang role. Okay, now they are connected in transformer, no? So, kanang nasa schematic, this one. And then, operation niya is similar to the bridge, no? So, when the reactances of the bridge arms are equal and have the same sign, so either inductive or capacitive, the signals propagating through two possible paths of bridge cancel each other. Okay, well, next page ta. Pero, at the frequency, no, where the reactances have equal magnitudes and opposite signs. So, meaning, ang isa ka inductive and the other is capacitive. Okay? The signal is propagated through the network, okay, with maximum amplitude. So, ang isa, so means, duang ang operation kung equal kung ang reactances sa circuit is sa bridge, sa crystal filter is equal siya niya, the same sign siya. So, the signals, no, of the two possible paths of the bridge are cancelled to each other. Pero, equal ang magnitude, pero opposite ang sign, okay, they are attaining with a maximum amplitude. So, it means additive siya. Okay? And then take note, crystal filters are available with a Q factor as high as 100,000. Okay. So ani man na pagtaas quality factor sa imuhang filter manggod, it means it has a good selectivity property. Okay? So kung unsa ra nga frequency ang yahang i-allowed, bora gyud, no? So taas iyang selectivity property. Next, for a crystal filter to adequately pass a specific band of frequencies and reject all others, at least two elements are necessary. Okay. Two elements means two filters ang kailangan, no? Two crystal filters, no? Ang needed. Typical insertion loss, no, for a crystal filter is nasa mga 1.5 and 3 dB. Okay? So that is all about crystal filter. Okay? Instead nga diode, oscillator ang ginagamit. Okay? Now, we have here the ceramic filters. Okay. So, these are made, no? Made from lead zirconate titanate, which exhibits the piezoelectric effect. Ang pasabot sa piezoelectric effect is you are applying a force or pressure to a certain material, then the energy, no, the acquired with that will be converted into another form of energy. So typically pag piezoelectric sa electronics is pinaka common is the crystal oscillator. Actually crystal oscillator is one. Uh, Bali applyan siya og force or pressure, then that applied force or pressure resulting to a electrical energy nga ma-convert. So that's the meaning of piezoelectric effect. So they operate, it means quite similar to a crystal filter, except that the ceramic filters do not have as high as Q factor. So meaning baba ra ang Q factor sa ceramic filter. So typical Q values of a ceramic filters go up to uh, about 2,000. Unlike the crystal is mutaas siya as high as 100,000. Okay? Ang kanindot ni crystal ceramic filters are they are less expensive, smaller, and more rugged than their crystal lattice counterparts. Okay. However, even though mas barato siya and mas gamay, ceramic filters have more loss. So, taas po din yung insertion loss. Nasa 2 and 4 decibels. Compare with the crystal, naara sa 1.5 and 3 dB or 3 decibels. Okay? So, typical packages, so na ay 1 element package, na ay 3 terminal, na ay 2 element, 8 package, and 4 element, 14 terminal packages. So, muna ang kasagarang package type, no? Sa ceramic filter. Okay. So, ceramic filters feature a small size, low profile, symmetrical selectivity characteristics, low spurious response, and excellent immunity to various in environmental conditions with minimum variation in operating characteristics. So, mo ni ang iyang specs niya or added advantage for ceramic filter. So, ang nakanindot lang ni ceramic filter no kay mas gamay ra gid siya. In terms of sizing, gamay siya. So, mo na ang isa sa mga pinaka highlight niya nga advantage. And then when it comes to environmental conditions sa palibot niya, wala taas ang iyang immunity, no, for variations in environmental conditions. Pero with naaray minimal, no, minimal variation lang sa iyang operational characteristics. Okay. Take note, there are certain precautions that must be taken with ceramic filters. Okay. So these are the following. Number one, impedance matching and load conditions. Okay, check sa na ako. Okay pa. So ceramic filters differ from coils in that their impedances cannot readily be changed. Okay. So it means unchangeable ang impedance value of the ceramic filters. Okay. So when using the ceramic filters, it is very important that impedances must be properly matched. So taura nimo connect nimo sa other nga load. So the impedance of the load must match to the impedance of the ceramic filters. Then you have the spurious signals. Okay, spurious signals. So in practically all cases where ceramic filters are used, spurious signals are generated. Okay, to suppress these responses, impedance matching with IF transformers is the simplest and most effective way. So, spurious signals are, these are unwanted signals na it is considered as a noise, no? So, kung mogamit ka og ceramic filters ana, okay? When it comes to the spurious signal, so pinaka-aim gyud na is impedance matching gyud, no? I-match siya ang yahang impedance. And then, matching coils. So, when difficulties arise in spurious response, suppression, or for improvement in selectivity or impedance matching in IF stages, use an impedance matching coil is advised. So, when it comes to ceramic filters versus coil, so impedance matching yapon ang needed. Okay? And you have the error in wiring input and output connections. So, care must be taken when connecting the input and output terminals of a ceramic filter. Any error will cause waveform distortion and possibly frequency deviation of the signal. So, proper connection, no, with the input and output terminals sa ceramic filter is highly siyang factor, no? Kay para ang walay error, no, to avoid error sa yahang waveform, and also the deviating the frequency sa signal. Okay? And then, use of two ceramic filters in cascade. Okay. For best performance, a coil should be between two ceramic filter units. So, when cost is a factor and a direction connection is necessary, a susceptible capacitor or resistor can be used. Okay. Ang pasabot na ni is, kung gusto kag kuan, best nga performance, okay? So, a coil, no, should be used in connecting, no, for connecting between two ceramic filter units. Pero ang yang pasabot, when cost is a factor, meaning increased mahal ang coil, for example, so and a direct connection is necessary. So pag connect niya properly, usually capacitor or resistor ang pwede gamiton. So these are the precautions na bantayon, no, when using the ceramic filter. So even though ang packaging is good, problema baba lang yung Q factor, also taas yung insertion loss. At the same time, mas taas ang yung sensitivity, sorry, hindi na ako malitok ang word nga sensitivity. Taas yung sensitivity when it comes for impedance matching. Mora na ibantayon sa ceramic filters. Then let's proceed with the mechanical filter. So a mechanical filter is a mechanically resonant transducer. It means it receives electrical energy, converts it to a mechanical vibrations, and then converts the vibrations back to energy at its output. Okay? So, from electrical energy, convert to mechanical energy. Pag kuman mechanical energy, balik tapos sa electrical energy. So, that's the function of the mechanical transducer. Okay. Essentially, four elements. Elements comprise a mechanical filter. First, an input transducer that converts the input electrical energy to mechanical vibrations. Okay. And you have a series of mechanical resonant metal discs that vibrate at the desired resonant frequency. Then a coupling rod that couples the metal discs together, and an output transducer that converts the mechanical vibrations back to electrical energy. Okay, so these are the elements uh, for a mechanical filter. Okay, input transducer, the first one. The second is a metal disc, no? Series of mechanical resonant metal disc, no? For vibration at the desired resonant frequency. Third is the coupling rod for connection, no? For connecting the metal disc together, and output transducer. So for converting from mechanical energy back to electrical energy. Okay. So, naay circuit sa mechanical filter. This one. Oh, this is the actually kuan siya, equivalent circuit na lang ni siya. Okay? So, let's have here search. So, ask na to si Google, no? Mechanical filter oh, in single sideband. Ayan. Okay? So, tsura og mechanical filter. Oy, this one. No. Mora niya hang labi, this is not transceiver man eh. Okay? Mechanical filter, mo niya yung itsura, no? So, gamay kaayo, no? So, mora gani yung itsura sa imuhang mechanical filter. Okay? Of course, nala siya ay equivalent circuit, no? This one, it is composed of RLC nga unit, no? So, ilailaho na to ang sa imuhang mechanical filter. Ang kaning series LC circuit kani, it represents the metal disc, a coupling capacitor C1, that is the coupling rod, okay? And the R represents the matching mechanical load. Okay, so para sa load na mismo. So, for the resonant frequency of the filter, for the mechanical filter, they are determined by a series LC disc. Kani. Okay? And for the bandwidth, si C1 ang mag-determine. Kani, siya ang responsible with that bandwidth. Okay. Mechanical filters, they are more rugged than ceramic filters or crystal filters and have comparable frequency response characteristics. However, mechanical filters, they are larger and heavier. Therefore, they are impractical for mobile communications unit. So, meaning, bulky siya. Dili day siya gamay. Sorry, I will correct that one. Bulky din si mechanical filter. Okay? So, that's the problem of the mechanical filter. Bulky. Unlike kang crystal filter, gamay siya. Pero ang problema po, taas po ang iyang insertion loss. Okay? So that is all about mechanical filters. Then, we have here, actually, ubay-ubay pag yun, I think this will be the last filter. We have here the surface acoustic wave filters. Okay, pila na ka minutes? Almost 18 minutes pa ako ang na-discuss. Or SAW filters. Okay. So, ito na itong ano, dili makita. Okay, mo na ganyan ako. Yahang schematic. Okay, surface acoustic wave filters. Okay, this one. So, SAW filters, they were first developed in 1960s, but did not become commercially available until the 1970s. Okay, this filter, it uses acoustic energy rather than electromechanical energy to provide excellent performance for precise bandpass filtering. So, acoustics, no? For the sound, no? So, acoustic energy ang ginagamit. In essence, SAW filters trap or guide acoustical waves along the surface. So, meaning, kani, no? Pang-guide ni siya. Okay, they can operate at center frequencies, okay, up to several gigahertz, ako na emphasize, and bandwidths up to 50 megahertz with more accuracy and reliability than their predecessor, the mechanical filter, and they do it at a lower cost. So, in terms of center frequencies, no, o bandwidth, nasa mga 50 megahertz. Pero reliability factor, taas compare kang mechanical filter. And also, barato na siya. Baba ang cost, no? Okay. So filters have extremely steep roll of characteristics and typically attenuate frequencies outside their passband between 30 dB and 50 dB, more than the signals within their passband. Okay, check na ako kung pasabot steep daw, steep. So more slope ang yahang roll of characteristic, no? Katong roll off rate, no, sa filter. Okay. So filters are used in both single and multiple conversion super heterodyne receivers for both RF and IF filters and in single sideband systems for multitude of filtering applications. So typically, ginagamit siya for single and multiple conversion sa superhet, no? And sa single sideband system. Okay. So the components, no? The ISO filter consists of transducers patterned from a thin aluminum film deposited on the surface of a semiconductor material that exhibits the piezoelectric effect. Okay. So ang aluminum foil kani, no, actually. Okay, this one at the surface. So mo ni anaga bida for the piezoelectric effect. But again, it uses the acoustic energy, okay, rather than electromechanical energy. So this results in a physical deformation, or this is rippling on the surface of the substrate. Okay. So ang ripples niya nagavary po, no? Vary at the frequency of the ripples vary at the frequency of the applied signal but travel along the surface of the material at the speed of sound. Okay. So kung sa ang frequency, no? The ripple will vary. Pero ang travel niya, no, is travel siya at the speed of sound, the speed of light, speed of sound. So, in SAW filter, so an oscillating electrical signal is applied across a small piece of semiconductor crystal, okay, that is part of a larger flat surface, no? So, meaning, na ay electrical signal na i-apply dito sa yahang input, kani, okay, para mag-travel to dito sa yahang ang signal diri in the surface itself. Okay. So, the piezoelectric effect causes the crystal material to vibrate. So, when the electrical signal is applied at the input, so there will be a vibration occur. So, muna, piezoelectric no? Piezoelectric effect. Okay. So, these vibrations are in the form of acoustic energy that travels along the surface of the substrate until it reaches the second crystal at the opposite end, where the acoustic energy is converted back to electrical energy. Okay, pasabot niya, gikan dere sa input, applyan og electrical signal. So once it is applied, mag-vibrate na siya dere. Mag-vibrate. So those vibrations, it is an acoustic energy na siya. So, ga-travel na siya, hantod maabot siya diri sa end part. So, once na maabot siya diri, so from acoustic energy, it will converted back to electrical energy na. So, electrical signal na po diri sa output net terminal. Okay? So, to provide filter action, okay, a precisely spaced row of metallic fingers is deposited on the flat surface of the substrate. Okay. The finger centers are spaced at either a half or a quarter wavelength of the desired center frequency. Okay. So metallic fingers, this one, kani, kani murag naka pattern na murag zigzag. Oh, those are fingers. Okay, that purpose is for filtering purposes na siya. And then ang fingers, they are centered, distance ana is either half or quarter wavelength, no? So as the acoustic waves, no, travel across the surface of the substrate, they reflect back and forth as they impinge on the fingers. Okay. Depending on the acoustical wavelength and the spacing between the fingers, some of the reflected energy cancels and attenuates the incident wave energy. That is called destructive interference. Okay. While some of the energy aids, that is called constructive interference. So, kanang destructive interference, that is subtractive na, no? So, nag-cancel out man. And kaning constructive, that is additive, no? So, the sum of the energy. So the exact frequencies of the acoustical energy that are cancelled depend on the spacing between the fingers. So the bandwidth of the filter is determined by the thickness and the number of filters. So for the frequency or the bandwidth, so mag-agad siya sa kabagaon sa fingers o ang number sa fingers. Okay? So, ang basic SAW filter is bidirectional siya. Okay. It means half the power is radiated towards the output transducer and the other half is radiated towards the end of the crystal substrate and is lost. Okay. So, katunga mag-radiate towards the output transducer. Ang katunga kay mo-radiate towards the end of the crystal substrate. Okay. By reciprocity, half the power is lost at the output transducer. Okay? Kasi pasabot sa reciprocity sa communications, pag mo yung kag reciprocity, uh, it means kwan siya, sa antenna nga perspective, reciprocity, it means ang antenna pwede siyang himuon as transmitter and receiver uh, without altering its characteristics. Meaning, kung gamiton nimo siya sa transmitter, more muna ang yang power gain o yang directional property is the same. Pero kung gamiton po nimo siya as receiver, ang yahang power gain o directivity property is the same ra gyapon. So that's the meaning of reciprocity for the antenna. Okay. Pero sa SAW filter, reciprocity means ang katunga ato mag-radiate sa output towards the output, pero ang the remaining half ana is radiated towards the end of the crystal substrate. So it means nag-reflect siya pabalik. Okay, and it's considered as lost. Okay? So with that property sa SAW filter, so SAW filters have a relatively high insertion loss. Okay. To overcome the insertion loss, okay, a more complex structure is called the unidirectional transducer, which launches the acoustic wave only in one direction. Para malikayan ang insertion loss, So kailangan ang imuhang filter nimo, the SAW filter must be in a unidirectional. So nanay mga unidirectional transducers na kay mao lagi kanang pag mag-travel na ang energy, no? So instead na nasa output ma-radiate na unta pero other percentage of that power will be reflected back. Loss mao gyud na, no? So muna nga unidirectional transducers are created to address uh, that issue for the SAW filter. Okay. SAW filters are inherently very rugged and reliable. Okay. Because their operating frequencies and bandpass bandpass responses, are set by the photolithographic process. They do not require complicated tuning operations, nor do they become detuned over a period of time. Okay. So, iya pag-process, no? Munang uh, let's try to search that one. Unsa na photolithographic? Oh, photolithographic. Atong ibalik ni. Photolitho meaning ano na lang. Okay. Using plates made photographically. Okay, murag okay, nara. Photolithography is a process that involves using light to transfer a pattern onto a photoresist layer deposited on a sample, typically a silicon wafer. Okay. So, it means ang pag-etch niya, ang etching niya is using a light, no? Okay, photo man, 'di ba? To transfer a pattern good onto a photoresist layer. Oh. So, using a light to transfer in a pattern man. So, muna pasabot sa photolithography. Okay? Muna nga walay tuning nga na itabo sa SAW filter. Kay meaning the light transfer to a pattern man. So dito siya mag-travel. Ang pattern nga is katong fingers itself. Kani. Kani oh. Dari mag-travel na siya. Okay? So manang there's no required tuning SAW filter. Okay. So also their excellent performance capabilities are achieved with significantly reduced size and weight when compared to competing technologies. Okay, so mas uh, reduce ang size and weight sa SAW filter. Oh, gamay ra na siya actually. Kana compare sa mechanical filter. Now, we have here the disadvantage. Ang predominant disadvantage sa SAW filter is their extremely high insertion loss. Taas, no? Taas yung insertion loss na sa 25 and 30 dB. Oh, mas taas pa siya compare kang ceramic o kang mechanical filter. And also the crystal filter. Okay? For this reason, SAW filters cannot be used to filter low-level signals. For low-level signals, so SAW filter is kuha na siya, disadvantage na siya nga part diha. So, also, SAW filters also exhibit a much longer delay time than their electronic counterparts. So ang delay niya is 20,000 times as long. Taas kayo. So it means that's why SAW filters are sometimes used for delay lines. Delay lines in transmission lines, no? Tungod nga taas ang yahang delay and also the insertion loss. So that is all about filters. So ubay gud ang filters, no? Kay nag-discuss man ta og filter method. Okay? So, generally speaking, pag mag-filter method ka, whether if you are using the crystal or the ceramic or mechanical or saw filter, the aim of the filter method is in single sideband kay kuan lang from a conventional AM. So tawag gani kanang from conventional AM from that is double sideband full carrier, so gi-suppress mo na ang double sideband suppress carrier nya kay filter method man, it means kailangan isa ra gyud ka sideband ang malusot. O mo nang filter method ang ginagamit. Kay same ra man og information either upper or lower sideband. So mamili na lang ka kung asa imo ang i-pa-transmit. Okay? Another method for the single sideband is the phase shift method. Okay. So, with the phase shift method of a single sideband generation, okay, the undesired sideband is cancelled in the output of the modulator. Therefore, sharp filtering is unnecessary. So, instead nga mag-filter ka in terms of the frequency, ang sa phase shift is i-cancel in terms of phase angle na lang po di siya. So, imong i-shifted. So, natay figure na rin. Oh, this is a figure for the phase shift method. Okay, this one. Okay. So, there are two, no? Two separate double sideband modulators. Okay. So, first one is the balanced modulator 1 and 2. Okay. Take note, from conventional AM, the circuit that converts, the circuit that will that has a function to suppress the carrier is the balanced modulator. Okay? So, the output of the balanced modulator kay dili pa na single sideband, double sideband pa na siya ha. Kasi matinga mo nga pang conventional AM ni himo din siyang single sideband dili. Kuan pa ang aim pa diri kay i-suppress pa man niya ang carrier. O nang purpose sa balance modulator. So may tabo, double sideband pagyapon siya. Pero suppress carrier na. Okay? So to avoid that confusion ha. So let's continue. So the modulating signal and carrier are applied directly to one of the modulators. Then both are shifted 90 degrees and applied to the second modulator. Okay? So, ano siya? The modulating signal and the carrier are applied. Are applied to one of the modulators. Then both are shifted 90 degrees. Okay. And applied to the second modulator. Ano siya? From modulating signal o kani ang crystal agi og phase splitter. So meaning kani siya ang isa ni is in phase o same ra gyapon. So agi sa first balance modulator. Ang kani kay duha man ang output, ang isa na will be shifted by 90 degrees. So mo na cosine. Okay? From converting sine to cosine, you have to in mathematical analysis. If I'm not mistaken, converting sine to cosine, kailangan na nimo siya i-subtract by 90 degrees. Subtract by 90. Okay? So, mo na nga, naka-cosine function na siya. So, both of them, agi sila og phase splitter. Kani sa modulating og carrier signal. So, sa balance modulator, wala na, in phase lang yun na, mo lang sine function. Kani sa balance modulator to, kani, they are shifted by 90 degrees, both of the modulating signal and the carrier signal. Okay? So, ang output, the outputs from the two balance modulators, money. These are the double sideband suppressed carrier signals with the proper phase such that when they are combined in a linear summer, pag i-combine daw siya, dari i-add na nimo siya, i-add na nimo ang mahitabo kay ang mahitabo kay ang isa ka sideband, ang upper sideband ang ma-cancel. Pwede ra gud lower sideband ang imuhang ma-cancel out. Okay? Kay sa V-shape method kay wala man siya ningon nga kailangan upper sideband ra gyud ang ma-cancel. Pwede ra gud lower sideband. So ma-cancel out mao man ni ang sa balance modulator 1 mo ni ang resulting signal. Pag sa balance modulator 2 mo ni. So pag i-add nimo kani na ay omega C plus omega M nimo kani kay negative kani kay positive cancel na. So may tabo kani rang cosine omega C minus omega sub M times T ang ibalo mabilin. So it means minus man. It is a lower sideband nga signal. Okay? Then i-translate na siya. So, meaning, single sideband na siya. So, without using filter, gamit lang siya o phase splitter. Okay? So, phasor representation. Dili kay kuan sige na lang. Phasor representation, it means, this one, naman eh. So, sa first balance modulator, may tabo, ang imuang carrier nimo, dapat wala nang carrier kay suppress naman. Okay? Suppress carrier naman na siya. So, the separation angle between the upper side frequency and the lower side frequencies are in 90 degrees. Okay? 90 degrees na siya. Ang naka 90 degrees diya is ang kani sa balance modulator to. So nintuyok siya 90 degrees. Okay? Mo na nga pag-add nimo, so ang upper sideband ang ma-cancel. Kay shifted man by 90 degrees. So mo na nga lower sideband ang mabilin. So, lower sideband ang mabilin. Now, let's have here the mathematical analysis. So, mo ni, mas ninot kong mathematical. So, mo ni, balance modulator 1. Kani, gigamitan na ng trigonometric identity. That is the product of two signs. So, nana siya identity. So, I will not expound that one. Okay? Ang dari is to aim nga masabtan ninyo ang concept in the single sideband. So, pag sa balance modulator 1, mo ni ang result nga signal. From the balance modulator 2, the product of two cosines, this is the result. So, sa linear summer means to add, sum up nimo, mo ni mahitabo, ma-cancel out ang upper sideband, ang lower sideband ang mabilin. So, inana ang phase shift method. Okay? So, time check. Pila ka oras? 43. Okay. And we have here the independent sideband. Okay. Darita kay ako basa kanindot na ning libro ni Tomasi kay naa siya yung mga circuitry ba. Which is ma-appreciate po nimo while nagabasa ka sa mga functions niya. Okay. Siguro problema di ni ma-rotate. Sige. Desktop na lang na ako. This is ISB. To. Okay. Ay, wala day. This one. Ato na ituyok. Yun. Oh, okay. This one. So, in the figure, mo ni ang block diagram sa ISB transmitter. Diba? So, na-discuss naman na sa last recorded video unsa lang meaning sa independent sideband, di ba? So, sorry, nagdugab ko. So, ang meaning sa ISB is a form of AM, okay, in which the single carrier frequency is independently modulated by two different modulating signals. It means kaning duha ka channels dari are different modulating signals, no, laylay na siya, and then naa sila common carrying oscillator. Okay, that is independent side band. Okay, it means in short two modulating signals with one carrier na ilahang gi-share for modulation process. That is independent sideband. So these two channels, okay, modulated man. Double sideband suppressed carrier dere, double sideband suppressed carrier. Agi og bandpass filter. So better selectivity. Then hybrid network. So gi-connect na siya sa hybrid network. And then ang kaning hybrid network that is form of if I'm not mistaken, this is antenna net no, this is a coupling network na siya, connector. And mabutang siya dari sa linear summer. Okay? So linear summer is to add. And then sa linear summer, nakakay another signal na pod input that is the reinserted nga switch, no? That is the carrier. Diba? Kaning carrier reinsert switch, this is the pilot carrier biya, no? So the composite ISB reduced carrier waveform is converted to RF. Okay. With two additional stage of frequency translation. With two additional stage, meaning moagi pa siya og duha ka balance modulator. Okay? So the channel A information signals, so they are modulated by 100 kHz nga low frequency nga carrier. Okay? Ang output ana sa channel A, it passes to the bandpass filter A. So which is tuned to a lower sideband that is 95 to 100 kHz. So mo niyang filter response niya. Ang channel B, modulate siya sa the same 100 kHz nga LF, low frequency carrier. Okay? Then the output sa balance modulator B passes to the bandpass filter B. So meaning, agi yapon siya filtering sa modulator B. Then the two single sideband frequency spectrums are combined in a hybrid network to form a composite ISB suppressed carrier spectrum. Okay? So, they are combined, combiner ng hybrid network. Okay. The LF carrier, which is the 100 kHz, anitabo is reinsert siya. Reinserted siya, okay, in the linear summer, mo man yung pilot carrier, okay, to form an ISB reduced carrier waveform. Okay. So, even though suppressed na ang carrier sa ISB, kailangan gyapon siya, no? So, kani si carrier reinserted switch, this is a pilot carrier, means it is a carrier where the amplitude of the carrier is reduced na siya. Okay? Decreasean og amplitude. And then, the ISB spectrum, maning output, is passed with a 2.7 MHz, that is medium frec nga carrier. Okay? Oscillator. Then, ang output na, muagi na po siya sa bandpass filter 3. So, filtering. So, filtering na siya, but the frequency, they are extending from 2.795 megahertz to 2.805 megahertz. Okay? Ang reduced carrier niya is 2.8 megahertz. That is the pilot carrier. Ganina, reduced carrier nimo is 100 kilohertz man. Okay? So it means up converted yun siya. No? Agi yun siya og frequency translation. Balance modulator 4, that is bandpass 4, filter 4, and the IF carrier translate the medium frequency spectrum to an RF band that extends from 27.795 megahertz to 28.0 uh, 27.805 megahertz. Okay, and also uh, for the channel B, 27.8 or 27.805. Okay? With that 27.8 nga reduced amplitude carrier. So, ang purpose na yun ni pilot carrier no kay munang kuan siya, reinserted carrier siya kay carrier gapon, same frequency pero decreasing ra ang voltage niya, ang yang amplitude. Muna reduce carrier gyapon. So it means dako gyapon role si carrier. Okay? Nang ginababaan man na sir. Number one, para dali ma-detect at the receiver. At the same time, dili kayo dako nga power ang i-consume ana kay. Take note, at the conventional AM, most of the power is naka-allocate sa carrier. Ora man gyud na reason nga gina suppress or gina reduce ang carrier. Okay? But for the transmission, kailangan gyapon si carrier. So mo nang na ay reinserted carrier, no? Nga na hitabo. Okay? Okay? So time check, it's 50 time check, time is 52 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay. So medyo taas-taas. Okay? So actually human na to sa single sideband transmitters. Okay? Single sideband transmitters is done. Next na is single sideband carrier. I hope humano na lang na ako ni siya in one discuss nga video o para mahuman na si AM actually. Okay? Kanina naman ang kulang. Okay? So time check it's 7:15 AM. So diya lang sa ko for the meantime, no? Okay? So ubay-ubay, no? Ubay-ubay gud ang na discuss. So with that said, okay, have a good day sa inyo ha and maayong buntag.